It's like a documentary about France, only in French.
Will you sit down? Will you sit down? Sit down!
Frank!
Man, what a mess. I'm gonna check it out.
Amazing. The Louvre, he didn't what, 20 minutes?
The Eiffel Tower was a drive-by, but a car wreck? That's a full day.
Salut. We were just passing by. Man, that guy needs a serious attitude adjustment.
The guy's only doing his job. So he's not interested in great accidents I've seen by Joe Hardy. Let's go. Hey, Nancy. Let's hit the road.
Where are we going anyway?
Oh, it's a place called Chateau d'Iberville. It's supposed to be really quaint.
This is quaint.
Well, maybe they were quoting Marie Antoinette.
Look, a theater festival. That's right, I was reading on the plane on the way over here.
Hey,
The
Frank,
regional.
10 o'clock.
Wow.
You guys gonna put your eyes back in your head, or do you need some help?
You know, I just happened to be looking that way and she walked past.
Yeah, well, women know when you're staring at them, and sometimes it makes them feel uncomfortable.
Hey, Nancy, why don't you check us in? We'll grab the bags.
Great.
Why do you do that?
Oh no,
What?
over there. I hate mimes.
You are lucky. These are the last ones we have.
I guess the theater company must keep you pretty full.
Oh, yes. The actors stay here with us.
That's terrific.
Not really. They drink, they fight. They're actors. I'll need your passport.
Strange. Ceci est à vous, mademoiselle?
Oui, merci.
It is most unusual design. Oh, I'm sorry. I am Jean-Charles Parizeau. The Jean-Charles Parizeau.
The star of our production.
Thank you, Madame Lebrun. May I have some fresh towels in my room, please? Okay?
Oh, I've never seen a guy like this.
I'm Alain Ducharme, the star of this production.
I'm Nancy Drew.
Alain, I believe you have a line to learn. Right now. À bientôt.
Enough, okay? Men can tell when you're looking at them, you know. It's not very comfortable.
How would you know?
C'est pour nous, madame?
Yes.
Merci.
Wow. If you found this at the accident site, why didn't you say anything?
Because I also found cigarette butts and old pop cans. What's the big deal?
Because the inspector for the Criminal Investigations Division doesn't usually show up at car wrecks.
Joe, you didn't tell me that he was from the CID.
You didn't give me a reason to tell you.
So, do you guys know that Marcel Proust actually slept in this room?
No, you listen to me.
Alain, you're nothing but a stupid mind.
Janet, come back here.
Goodbye.
I said come
What
back.
is that?
Never going to be able to sleep through all that.
Switch rooms with Joe.
What about...
He can sleep through anything. Come on, I'll move you down the hall.
What is he, narcoleptic?
He's a Sagittarius.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna hurl.
Did you guys see that? Some guy in black just ran down the hall and dove out the window.
That's impossible. We're on the second floor.
Is this your key?
No, mine's right here.
Where'd that one come from?
Someone must have taken it from behind the reception desk.
Were you expecting any visitors?
Me?
This room is registered to you. No one knows that we exchange rooms except you and I. You know, there's something I always do in a situation like this.
What?
I eat.
Looks like we missed lunch.
Hi. The seat taken?
I just lost my appetite. I'm gonna go have a look around.
Bonjour.
Hi.
I must apologize for Alan's behavior. He's been really temperamental, but he means no harm. I want to be an actress, but with Mr. Parizeau and Alan, it's difficult.
What do you mean?
Well, when I met Mr. Parizeau, I was a magician assistant in a waterfront bar in Marseille. That is about as low as you can go. He said I had great potential, and he promised to teach me. But there's problem between him and Alan.
Kind of trouble.
Well, Alan says that Mr. Parizeau is not good and that he's the star of the show, and Mr. Parizeau hates Alan. He says that he's no more than a gymnast and he calls him a climbing monkey. In such an atmosphere, it's difficult for me to learn.
There must be another company you can work for.
I got no experience. Anyway, I've said too much. I have to go. Excuse me.
She's up to something.
Get off me, you idiot!
Inspector Pouillard, CID.
Oh, boy.
Have you ever heard of La Panthère?
Sure. La Panthère, isn't that the one where you dip the wine glass in the sugar and then
He's the guy who stole the Star of Florence.
One of his lesser achievements. I suppose he must seem terribly romantic to you young people.
But in fact, yes. La Panthère has terrorized the south of France, Italy, Switzerland for the last 5 years almost. He's stolen jewels to the value of tens of millions of dollars, and we've been powerless to stop him. Until today.
Well, I'm impressed.
I've heard about Le Panthère. He operates totally on his own, and no one knows anything about him or has ever seen him.
You said until today.
You came across a car accident this morning, didn't you?
I knew it.
We have a theory that the driver of that car was a courier on her way to make a delivery to La Panthère. She was going to meet him in this inn, and she was going to deliver him this.
A book?
Les Pensées de Pascal. We have a theory. We believe that all the information necessary for La Panthère to make his next job is in there, in some kind of code.
This all sounds awfully complicated, doesn't it? Couriers, codes. I mean, this guy's just a burglar, isn't he?
Oh, that's where you're wrong. La Panthère is a megalomaniac. This is all just a game to him. He enjoys taunting us. But we're going to get him this time. We're working on cracking the code even as I speak.
But I don't understand. If the courier was supposed to deliver this, then why?
Because the courier and La Panthère have never met. I bet he was supposed to recognize her from some sort of signal or something.
Exactly. And that recognition signal was a special die that she was to carry. And when I searched the car this morning, that die was not there. And I think you know why. I have no right to ask you this, but
She'll do it.
the Panthère thinks that you are his contact.
I understand.
And where are you going to be through all this?
Oh, you won't see me, but I'll be here. He must suspect nothing. When he contacts you, just give him the book. It's imperative that he proceed with the crime. Catching him red-handed is vital if we're to ensure that La Panthère goes away for good.
Well, why wait? We already know who La Panthère is. The mime. He came on to Nancy. You heard what Jeanette said about him.
The mime?
Well, yes.
I hate mimes.
Well, we've run every code-breaking program in existence.
Numbers, letters, anagrammatical signs.
Yeah, chapter numbers, page numbers, all of it.
It's not encrypted.
Weird said this guy was a genius.
Well, whatever he's done, it's definitely not in here. Frank, scalpel.
Ew.
Is that what I think it is?
It's latex.
It's got a thumbprint. Question is whose?
We should fax a copy of this thumbprint over to Dad.
Okay, thanks, Dad. Yeah, I'll tell him. Bye. Yes! Okay, you guys ready for this? The thumbprint we faxed to Dad belongs to none other than Mr. Claude Godbout.
Who?
Who?
Okay, I've never heard of him either, but he happens to be the director of security at Arpels of Paris, which is only the leading diamond merchant in all of France. And your thumbprint has to match up with 2 or 3 other authorized thumbprints on the computer before you can even enter the interior vault.
I'm beginning to like this guy.
Yeah, he's been pretty busy. Dad gave me a chronology of his greatest hits. Nice last October, Lyon in January, Bordeaux in March, Marseille in August.
Wait a minute. He didn't do a hit in Deauville in June, did he?
Oh yeah, skip that one. Wait. How'd you know that?
Because all those names and dates correspond with the places that Parisot's been working. Look, Waiting for Godot in Nice, Cyrano de Bergerac in Lyon.
Next month, Hamlet in Paris.
Nancy, someone left this in the mailbox for you.
Parisot wants to meet with me right away.
Give him the die and get out of there.
There, Nancy.
We meet alone at last.
Monsieur Parisot.
Please, Jean-Charles.
He's such an egomaniac.
What have you there? Something for me?
Ah oui. Les pensées, Pascal.
Pascal. J'adore. Thank you.
That will be enough of that. You leave her alone.
Claire, what are you doing?
No more. This hotel is not a forum for your conquests.
You don't understand.
Every year they get younger, don't they?
Madame Lebrun, I think you can put down the gun. He's quite harmless.
She's blowing everything.
Where's Briard?
He's not harmless. Ask my daughter. My precious jewel. Ask her how harmless he is.
Madame! Claire, we only watch the TV, believe me. That was all a terrible mistake. This young child, I only wanted her to help me keep away that dreadful mime. So my play will not suffer, you understand?
You may lower your weapon, madam. This man is my prisoner.
Prisoner? How are you, madam? I am Jean-Charles Parisot.
I'm sorry your plan didn't work out, but at least you have La Panthère.
La Panthère? I knew he was a rogue.
The Panther, me, a common criminal. Listen, this play is to mark my triumphant return to greatness.
You know what I think? I don't think Actor Boy is the Panther at all.
You're right. I don't think he could stand the anonymity. If he was, it would be all over billboards all across France by now.
Of course he's La Panthère. Who else could he be?
I already told you, it's the mime.
Duchesne? No, I checked. He spent the last 2 years in a circus school in Montreal.
Jeanette said she'd been a magician's assistant for a couple years.
I was just...
Abracadabra. The jig is up, Miss Panthère.
So the only thing she said that was true was that she used to be a magician's assistant.
Yeah, I think she knew Bouillot was here the whole time. That would have given her the biggest thrill, pulling it off under our noses.
Yeah, misdirection. One of a magician's basic tools. You know, I should have caught on earlier. This is exactly what I do with my card tricks.
Oh, please. The only time your card tricks ever worked was in the 2nd grade at Mary Ann Jeffrey's birthday party, and that's only because the lights went out.
Merci.
I love mimes.